Hi and welcome back to my channel, and a big hello to all the new subscribers who have subscribed recently. I actually now have more subscribers than years of my age, so I'm quite pleased about that, which is not bad for a channel that I've really not publicised or given any kind of promotion to, so yeah, thank you. I got a comment from Aberration BLKMTL a week or two ago, who commented on my making an ambient black metal song, and he asked about drums. What would I do for drums? Now, I actually hadn't initially thought about putting drums on the track at the time, but on re-listening to it, it was a little bit lacking something, and I do think that something was drums. So today I'm going to try and add drums to the ambient metal track, which was eventually called The Door. One problem I have is that the original stems for the ambient black metal song were on my old laptop, which got stolen. I can't make any changes to the song really in terms of mixing or rearranging or whatever, but I did find that I had an MP3 of the so-called final product, an instrumental version and a version with vocals. Today I'm going to concentrate on the instrumental track, primarily because I think it would be easier to add drums to it, and also on re-listening I hated the vocals so much that at some point I will redo them. I actually found the track, and just to remind you what it sounded like. I think first I'll try and put the drums on myself. I have my trusty drumsticks, well, chopsticks, but I'm keeping it raw, and I'll try and find some things to bang about and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to record directly into the microphone. I have the microphone case, which I'm going to hit, a jam jar glass, which actually also is in fact a scented candle, and a cup half filled with tea. Okay, that's not going to work. Okay, I was being a bit silly there, but let's see actually how it sounds. It might sound better than I think. Okay, so whilst I had fun doing that, I probably should try and use some wave files or samples, something like that. I'm also thinking that less might be more. Blast beats may not be the answer, but I might give it a go anyway. I'm going to try some samples and or wave files now. So I've got quite a lot of different kind of wave files and stuff for drums. Seeing as it's black metal, I may as well go for black metal. Essentials, the Ugly Time Cult Drums 2 kit. And I'll just put in beats, and I'll pick something fairly random. Freezing beat will do, because it's quite a cold sounding song. So I'll just whack that over here. Cult Drums 2, there we go, is successfully loaded up. Let's see how this now sounds. Maybe not. I can see there is a slight problem here. Mostly, I can't remember how many beats per minute there are in this song. It's currently set on 120 BPM. I think it's probably slower. I've switched it to 100 BPM, and this time I'm using Doom Beat 1. Let's see how it sounds with slower drums. Would help if I actually lined it up properly. Start again. I actually do write down stuff regarding my songs, like the chords or guitar licks, riffs, the VSTs I use, but I actually never write down the BPM. 180, see how this sounds. That isn't going to work either.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Now I've got a couple of kick drum samples. It's the Cymatics Phobia kick in D, and this is what it sounds like so far. Which is a start, but do I honestly think I've got the patience to put it through a track which is about 3.5 minutes long? No. I could cut and paste, but occasionally, well, more than occasionally, my timing is to the beat in my own head. So although I could just cut and paste and put it on, every particular beat, it's still going to be out. This isn't going to work. I'm not going to have the patience to do that. Seeing as I cannot work out the BPM and do not have the patience to carefully insert samples in the right places, I'm going to have to do it myself. I've loaded up Cult Drums. Probably it's the best way to do it is to add a MIDI file myself. Now, although this is simple, I always tend to get this wrong when I try and do it myself. You have to put it all the way through the track for what you're wanting and then record different little bits. I'll start with the kick drum and take it from there. There's latency. Okay, I'm getting really bad latency, so I'm going to have another play about with this.
15 minutes later.
Try and add some cymbals.
Many unbearable hours later.
After a lot of blood, sweat and tears, not to mention a slightly sore finger from hitting the keys, I finally got it done. You can maybe see I had a low tom, a mid cymbal and a kick, and definitely no blast beats. It was all done on Cult Drums too, although I did use the MT Power Drum kit for the low tom. I put the cymbal through an amp because it was just a bit quiet. after probably longer than it should have taken me, the ambient black metal song, The Door, actually now has drums on it. So once again, thank you, Aberration BLKMTL, for that suggestion. I had quite a lot of fun doing it, and I am getting to the point where I really do need to start programming my own drums, if only for fun. Admittedly, I don't think I can quite do blast beats yet. This particular song is not suited to blast beats. It's a bit more of a Bertson kind of sound, I guess. I'll post the song in its entirety once I've redone the vocals and I'm actually happy with the vocals. Thank you for the suggestion. Hope you enjoyed watching me struggle putting drums on a song. See you next time.